き分け以上でグループステージ突破が決まるシチュエーションです。選手たちにどのようなパフォーマンスを求めますか？
Natürlich, das ist unser Ziel, dass wir heute gewonnen, weil wir spielen bei jedem Spiel, wir wollen gewonnen. Heute ist auch so, obwohl das kein leichtes Spiel, weil Iwata ist ohne Druck spielen, sie sind schon weg und meistens Team ohne Druck beste Leistung bringen. Aber ich glaube, wir sind genug gut, dass wir heute ein gutes Spiel machen und gewonnen.
引き分けでも突破が決まるゲームですけれども、やはり我々、毎試合そうですけれども、勝利を目指して戦うと。岩田はすでにグループステージ敗退が決まっているチームです。で、やはりプレッシャーのない戦いというのは、相手が非常にいいパフォーマンスを見せることが非常に多いです。そういう意味でも非常に難しいゲームになるというふうに思っています。ただ、やはりこれまで自分たちがやってきたことを今日も出して、しっかりと戦う中で勝利をつかみたいと思っています。
広島時代にコーチ監督の間柄だったペトロビッチ監督、そして世代別代表の教え子が数多く在籍する札幌にはどんな印象を抱いていますか？
そうですね、非常に懐かしいっていう、ことですかね。はい。
ルヴァンカップはすでに敗退が決まっていますけれども、選手のモチベーションという部分ではどのようなことが挙げられますでしょうか？
我々今 J2 リーグで戦っていて、J1 のチームと戦える本当にいい機会でもありますし、我々に無駄なゲーム1試合もないので、そういう意味では選手は練習からこの一戦に向けて非常にいい取り組みで臨んできています。
今日の勝利のポイントというのはどういったところになりますか
？J リーグで一番点を取ってるチームなので、簡単なゲームにはならないと思いますけども、粘り強く、戦って、でかつ相手からボールを奪って、自分たちの時間を増やして、ゴールまで迫りたいなというふうに思ってます。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
Well, hello and welcome to the Sapporo Dome for Consadole Sapporo against Júbilo Iwata on the final round of the YBC Levain Cup group stage. We're concentrating on Group A tonight, where Yokohama F. Marinos have already booked a quarter-final slot, and Consadole Sapporo, the 2019 finalists, are hoping to join them. With the three best runners-up and the 5 group winners all set to go through to the quarter-finals, a point would be enough to send Consadole Sapporo through, as the second place teams in 3 of the other 5 groups cannot reach 11 points. For Júbilo Iwata, this League Cup journey is over, and Emperor's Cup aside, they can concentrate on trying to secure a quick return to the top flight following relegation from J1 last season. Consadole Sapporo are the J-League's great entertainers, having scored 38 goals from their opening 17 league games this season, but have also conceded 32, the most in the division, so it is almost guaranteed excitement when Consadole Sapporo are playing, borne out by that 5-4 victory a couple of weeks ago against Kashiwa Reysol. Well, on paper, Consadole should be comfortable, but a team with no pressure and full of players eager to prove a point to their coach can at times prove a dangerous prospect, and Consadole Sapporo will have to be wary of that this evening. Good atmosphere around this stadium, the third successive home match that they played in the YBC Levain Cup, having played their first 3 group matches all away from home. Hayato Shimizu, the 39-year-old, is in charge of the game today. It's his 3rd League Cup match this season and the 8th of his career so far. Yuya Asano, the man in your picture there, for Consadole Sapporo, one of the forward 3 for the home side this evening. Consadole won 3-2 on match day 2 when these two met in Shizuoka back in March, making it 3 straight wins against Júbilo, whose only win in the last 8 against Sapporo came in May last year. They lost the other 7. Everything this evening is pointing to a home team victory, which could see them win the group if Yokohama F. Marinos were upset. That is Mihailo Petrovic, the 65-year-old Serbian coach of Consadole Sapporo, coach who led Aarau Reds to the J.LEAGUE Cup in 2016 and Sanfrecce Hiroshima to the J2 title in 2008. He was J.League Manager of the Year in 2018 after leading Consadole Sapporo to their best ever 4th place finish. Akinobu Yokuchi, 55-year-old, in charge of Júbilo Iwata for the first time this season, took over in December to try and lead the club back to the top flight. Júbilo Iwata, remember, a side who have been Japanese champions 4 times in their history, most recently in 2002, the 2nd success of the J-League era. Now, Consadole Sapporo are unbeaten in 3 games in all competitions since a 2-1 loss here to Nagoya Grampus at the end of May. They've won their last 2 Levain Cup games, both here, 4-1 against Sagan Tosu and 3-2 against the reigning Japanese champions Yokohama F. Marinos. Júbilo Iwata have run into a bit of form as well, currently 5th in J2. Top 6, remember, is a playoff place for them. 20 games gone in the 2nd tier season. Currently 4 points behind 2nd place Oita Trinita, an automatic promotion. But they have won their last 3 as well in all competitions since losing at Vivara Nagasaki at the end of May. Their only defeat in the last 10. So it's Júbilo Iwata in their traditional light blue who get us underway. Nothing to play for them, remember. They are bottom of the group with just 3 points. Best they can hope for is a win here and to finish in 3rd place. Consadole Sapporo, the job is almost done, but they will want to ensure a place in the quarter-finals, which are in September, by picking up the minimum of a point this evening. There's Nishino, on to Asano. Will start immediately on the front foot. Mihailo Petrovic doesn't know how to play any other way. Something of an experimental and 2nd string side that Júbilo Iwata have put out this evening. It's a mix for Consadole Sapporo with 5 changes from the weekend's fixtures in the J-League. Júbilo Iwata changing all 11 players from their weekend match. To win away to Bogota Sendai last Sunday. 3rd successive win for Iwata. Asano on the front foot already for Consadole Sapporo, and it's fallen for the shot, and that is the opening goal for Consadole Sapporo. What a start to the game. And Lucas Fernandez firing the ball into the top corner. And it was expected to be a straightforward evening for Consadole Sapporo. And the start of the game has suggested it will be just that. That's a great finish from Lucas Fernandez. Sat up perfectly for him. The defender, Fujikawa, was slow to react. And that's a belting finish into the top corner from Lucas Fernandez. Consadole Sapporo 1. Júbilo Iwata 0 with just 3 minutes gone. Great start to the game for the Brazilian. Second goal in the League Cup this season. He scored in the 3-2 win here against Yokohama F. Marinos in their last game in this competition. That's exactly the start they needed. Just a point required, remember, to qualify. On their way to all three at the moment. Omori's head up. Put away by Kaneko. Up towards Kim Gun-hee, the Korean, who is at centre forward for Consadole Sapporo this evening. One of the 5 changes from the 1-1 draw at Sagan Tosu last Saturday. Kaneko. Turn away from Takano's marker. Sent long from Nakagawa. Kumari. Switched out to Kaneko again, trying to clip the ball into the centre. Miyazawa, the captain of Consadole Sapporo, out to Kaneko. Miyazawa is in the centre alongside Kazuki Fukai. I suspect they may have the legs in those central areas with Yasuhito Endo, the 43-year-old veteran in the midfield for Júbilo Iwata. Nishino. Kaneko. Clipped into the area again. Nakagawa with the header away towards Fabian Gonzalez, who couldn't reach the loose ball. Takano. Back to the goalkeeper, Yuji Kajiwaka. There is Yasuhito Endo, a legend of Japanese football, the 43-year-old, capped 152 times by Japan. As part of 2 Asian Cup winning squads in 2004 and 2011. He's played at 3 World Cups and won everything that there was to win with former club Gamba Osaka. Nishino clears towards Kim Gun-hee. Harigaya to Furukawa. Furukawa again. Takano. Nakagawa to Kanema. Tough fixture to try and fulfill this for Júbilo Iwata, knowing that they're out of contention. Good challenge by Kunema. Fernandez, goal scorer. Fujikawa. Gonzalez chasing that one, too much on it though. The camera happy to see that out for a throw. Fabian Gonzalez, just 4 appearances in J2 this season. He's featured mainly in the cup competitions, scored in the League Cup win at Sagan Tosu, Júbilo Iwata's only win. Asano. Sent again towards Kim Gun-hee, the header away by Furukawa. Takano gets it away. Fabian Gonzalez is chasing this one. Doesn't have too much support. Trying to take on Cameroon, wins the free kick, the Colombian. Certainly got the turn on a camera, who in the end had to grapple him to the ground. Player who's played in Peru. He actually joined Júbilo Iwata in 2021 from Nacional in Colombia, where he was struggling for regular games. Endo over this, Gu Sung-young on his toes. 4 caps for South Korea, Gu Sung-young. It's Endo who's over it. Plenty forward here for Júbilo Iwata. Endo floats it in, and there was an opportunity there. Hasn't lost any of that quality in terms of delivery, Yasuhito Endo, but at 43, it's only natural that the stamina, the legs won't be there, although an extremely fit 43-year-old Endo. Asian Player of the Year back in 2009. Endo with the corner. Solid header away from a camera. Endo. Clipped it over the top. Not too much on it for Ogawa to chase, who was the furthest forwards. Okinobu Yokuchi has used the League Cup, as some coaches often do, to take a look at those fringe players. It's by no means up the pecking order in terms of priority for Júbilo Iwata this season. It is all about returning to the top flight. Header away by Nakagawa. The J2 in 2021 to win promotion to the top flight again, but lasted just 1 season before being relegated again. Finished 18th, 7 points adrift of safety in the end, and 3 points adrift of Shizuoka rival Shimizu S-Pulse. Much-loved coach wherever he goes, Mihailo Petrovic. He's the first foreign coach to 200 wins in Japan, and they've got themselves in a real tangle here. Iwata, and it was almost a gift for Kim Gun-hee. Terrific goal line clearance. Naoki Kanema back there on the line, and that was a big let-off for Júbilo Iwata. Kim Gun-hee will be frustrated that he hasn't got his name on the score sheet and added to Consadole Sapporo's tally. Ogawa. Endo. Kanema. Takano. It's wayward again from Júbilo. And you do fear for them, actually, the way this game has started, and especially giving the attacking intent that Consadole Sapporo always have. Currently 8th in the top flight on 26 points, 7 points off the Asian Champions League places. 7 wins, 5 defeats, 5 draws. They are inconsistent, but they are a fabulous watch. Júbilo Iwata with plenty forward here. Gonzalez is one of them. And Gonzalez was almost in. Here's an opportunity here for Furukawa. And he puts it wide. What a chance. Flag was up anyway, belatedly. Gonzalez has stayed down. Consadole Sapporo has been the way many times this season, certainly in the league, getting themselves in a needless tangle at the back. Gonzalez did well, Furukawa rounding the goalkeeper and then somehow putting it wide, but the flag went up anyway, wouldn't have counted. Miyazawa, the player who got himself in a real mess. Gonzalez unable to take advantage. The free kick has been given. I think the Consadole Sapporo players were saying, well, the flag was up for offside, so perhaps it should be our free kick. And I think the flag possibly went up for Furukawa, who picked up on the loose ball after the good piece of closing down from Fabian Gonzalez. An opportunity for Consadole Sapporo to actually top this group if they were to win and finish on 13, and Yokohama F. Marinos failed to win their final game against Sagan Tosu. Their head-to-head is equal with Yokohama, the goal difference is equal as well. So if they were to better their result here this evening, they would top the group. Now, Endo, unsurprisingly, is over this. Omari is there too. It's a bit closer in from the last free kick they had when Endo delivered it into the mixer. This does represent an opportunity here for Júbilo Iwata to grab themselves an equaliser. Takano is there as well, the left back. Hello, Petrovic, I think, consider just how long this Júbilo free kick is taking to take. Endo has scored 5 goals in 77 appearances in his career in this competition. It is his first appearance, though, in the YBC Levain Cup this season. He's there, Takano is there. It is Endo, straight into the wall though. Ottawa launches it back in, the header away by Fukai. Furukawa. And that's out for another corner. It's a good spell this for Júbilo Iwata. And they have another corner. Gonzalez will make a bit of a nuisance of himself. Second corner for Júbilo Iwata. Consadole Sapporo yet to win one, but they do have a goal. Endo with the cross in. Camera with the header away. Bit of space now for Fujikawa to deliver. Camera was there again with the header. Fernandez, the goal scorer, helps clear their lines. Komori is there as well. And now Consadole Sapporo back in possession. Kaneko. up an apology from Takuro Kaneko, who did score against Júbilo in the 3-2 win in Iwata back in March on match day 2. Took 4 points from their opening 3 League Cup games, Consadole Sapporo, but as I was saying, their opening 3 were all away. They've won their last 2 both here, looking for a 100% home record in Group A. It's the final of this competition in 2019. Consadole Sapporo, Júbilo Iwata have twice won this League Cup, 1998, 2010 the most recent. Played through the centre, little touchback by Asano, looking for Kim Gun-hee. We are talking about a club though who have fallen on hard times, Júbilo Iwata. They were former club champions of Asia. They won the Asian Club Championship back in 1999, the forebearer of what is the Asian Champions League today. As far off qualifying for that competition though again as they've ever been. Júbilo Iwata have become something of a yo-yo club now. Consadole Sapporo have never played in Asian club competition. That is most certainly a target for them. Top 3 in J1 or winning the Emperor's Cup is the route to that competition. Fired back into the centre by Kaneko. He's playing more like a right winger, the right wing back for Consadole Sapporo, such as their dominance of possession. Here he is again, Kaneko. Blocked by Takano. Into the centre and it's off the post. Kim Gun-hee may have got a touch and then just wide by Fernandez. Lovely play by Yuya Asano. Have the ability to cut Júbilo Iwata open at will. No, it would have been an own goal. I thought initially that the Korean Kim Gun-hee got a touch to that, but it wasn't. It was off Yasuhito Endo, of all people. Dangerous play though by Yuya Asano. Fernandez unable to add to his 3rd minute goal, by which Consadole Sapporo lead at the moment. Gonzalez. Push forward by Takano. Fujikawa goes for goal, too far away. Daiki Agawa, it was actually the right back who found himself in a bit of space. Fujikawa, the intended target, should have been in the centre, but he was going for goal there, I think. Camera. At the midway point of the first half, Consadole Sapporo 1, Júbilo Iwata 0. It is enough to see Consadole Sapporo comfortably through to the quarter-finals, at least as one of the best 3 runners-up. Takano. May well be enough to see them win the group, depending on what Yokohama F. Marinos do against Sagan Tosu. Finals over 2 legs in September, semi-finals October, and then the final on November the 4th. No problem here. Well, Shota Nishino, I think it is, who's down. Amazing, the atmosphere just suddenly dies like that. And you can hear Mihailo Petrovic in full-on conversation. Well, it looks as though that could be the end of the game for Nishino, which is bad news for him. 19-year-old. He hasn't featured in the league this season. It's his 5th appearance in the League Cup in this campaign. Also featured in the Emperor's Cup 2nd round win against Sagamihara. 3-0 victory here. And Nishino, promising young centre-back, makes way, and that's unfortunate. So the first change is an enforced one. And it's Shunta Tanaka who is coming on. Has a cap for Japan, Shunta Tanaka, the 26-year-old. He's one of the regular back 3 in the J-League this season. 3 goals in 17 appearances from centre-back. Useful at set pieces. And does have a goal against Júbilo Iwata this season in that 3-2 win in their first League Cup meeting back in March. So Tanaka is on. Certainly hasn't weakened the Consadole Sapporo backline any, the injury to Nishino, but have to feel for a young teenage player who gets his opportunities in this competition to see his chance cut short. Just 23 minutes in. Camera. Fernandez. Kaneko. Taking on Takano again. He's getting plenty of joy against the left back as well. That wasn't the best ball back into the midfield area. The goalkeeper, Gu Sung-yoon, has come out and got himself in a real tangle here. Well, Fabian Gonzalez is suggesting that he's handled the ball. What on earth was Gu Sung-yoon thinking there? Fabian Gonzalez, who wears lasso on his back. A nickname that South Americans often wear, especially the Brazilians. It's Fernandez. It's a wayward ball from him as well. Consadole Sapporo need to be careful here that they don't get knocked out of their stride a bit by just how comfortable it's been in the opening 20 minutes. Asano. Kim Gun-hee. Dispossessed though by Kanuma. Opportunity for these Júbilo players to make a point to their coach Akinobu Yokuchi in terms of becoming first-team regulars, and also a shop window opportunity as well, facing a top division side. Fernandez, Kaneko, lovely time ball into the centre by Tanaka, surging forwards. Certainly offer more in that respect than Shota Nishino did. Here is Tanaka. Fukai. Miyazawa trying to play it through. Furukawa. Space here for Omori. Fabian Gonzalez turns away from Okamura well. May go alone here, Gonzalez. Getting back to him, pulls it back, Gonzalez, and it's a wayward finish from Endo. Fabulous still to be playing at this level at the age of 43. Yasuhito Endo. And that was a chance for a player of his quality. Made over 600 appearances for Gamba Osaka, scoring 98 goals in 20 years with the club, where he won absolutely everything. Finally left the club to join Júbilo Iwata. Began his career back with Yokohama Flugels, the team that was merged to form Yokohama F. Marinos, and whose supporters have now formed Yokohama FC. Those who never truly took to the merger between the two Yokohama sides. Played on by Miyazawa. Gonzalez. He's had a lively first half for Júbilo Iwata, the Colombian striker. He's on the move again here, Gonzalez. There's Furukawa outside him. There's Furukawa. Cutting in, trying to make a bit of space for the shot. And took one too many turns before Okamura took it away. It's been a tough game for Daihashi Okamura at the centre of that Consadole Sapporo defence so far this evening. Gunhee, a couple of half chances. Just the one goal in 8 J1 appearances this season, has made just 4 starts. Came in another of Consadole's exciting games, the 4-3 win here against Kawasaki Frontale in April. It's his second appearance in the League Cup, so he hasn't seen too much football, most of it from the bench that he has seen. Tanaka. With Gu Sung-young. He's gone missing a couple of times already in this first half, the South Korean international. Miyazawa. Camera. To step into the back line, Miyazawa, when they are on the back foot. Here's Komori. Komori again. It's a delightful ball out to Kaneko. It's the crossing again, looking for Kim Gun-hee. Tanaka. It's a quarter of an hour to half-time. Consadole Sapporo keeping up this pressure. Still only leading by a goal to nil. Furukawa. Takano. And Tanaka again. Bit of space for Arano. Now Asano. Tanaka. Fukai. Tanaka again, Tanaka, Fukai. Keeping the ball, but Júbilo Iwata working hard behind the ball to plug the gaps. Kaneko, and again to Asano, too much on it though, and a comfortable gather for Yuji Kajiwaka. Lively first half from Yuya Asano. 8 goals in 17 appearances in the J-League since joining from Sanfrecce Hiroshima. Club who he won this competition with last season, Yuya Asano. Ogawa. It's a good ball in. Gonzalez picks up the pieces and goes for goal, but no power on that. Gu Sung-young with a comfortable gather. He's been one of the standouts though, Fabian Gonzalez, for Júbilo Iwata. Versatile forward player, can play anywhere across the forward line. Yuri has been the main first choice centre forward though for Iwata this season. Fernandez. Komori running into trouble. Gonzalez. I don't think you'd be too disappointed, Akinobu Yukuchi, with the way his makeshift side have gone about this first half. Whatever team Consadole Sapporo put out, it is an attacking threat. They do give you a chance defensively, and there's been a couple of occasions where Júbilo could have taken advantage of that. Kagawa winning the ball back for them there. Omori. Kanema. Kajiwaka. Appearances in the league this season, Kajiwaka. Yuki Miura has played the last 8. Kajiwaka, who started the season as the first choice. Gu Sung-young. Back to Gu Sung-young. He looks as though he does want to play as an outfield player, doesn't he? He's a frustrated outfield player playing in goal. Miyazawa. Consadole Sapporo, remember, promoted in 2016 as J2 champions. Gu Sung-young, the Korean goalkeeper, was part of that team. Returned to Consadole Sapporo though after 3 years away in Korea playing for Daegu. Ogawa. Fujikawa did well. Almost fed it through to Gonzalez. Fujikawa, Furukawa and Gonzalez have looked a threat for Júbilo Iwata. Fukai. Kumari. Now Lucas Fernandez. Arano just inside him, trying to exchange passes. Tanaka. Space again for Kaneko. Takes on Takano once more, he pulls him down, but the referee says no foul. Well, the fact that his shorts are down may give the referee something of a clue. I think he probably got it right, in fairness. The shorts came down as a result of the collision, but it's one of those, you see them given. You could also understand why the referee perhaps thought it was a bit soft. Hayato Shimizu. Arigeya made the run. Ogawa rather, in the end, deciding not to use him. Here's Kanuma. Takano. Tanaka. Kim Gun-hee opened up for the shot. It was a great effort and tipped away by Kajiwaka. Tanaka again bringing the ball forward, and still have plenty to do here. Kim Gun-hee on target. Central enough though for the goalkeeper Yuji Kajiwaka to get a strong hand to it to tip it away. Corner for Consadole Sapporo. First of the game for the home side, who lead by a goal to nil. A result that would be enough to see them through to September's quarter-finals. Akito Kumari with the delivery. It's a good ball in as well, and the header is thumped over the top of the crossbar. Kazuki Fukai. Lovely delivery. Fukai arriving unmarked. Timed the run and the jump to perfection, but unable to keep the header down. Ogawa to Fujikawa. Ogawa again. Nakagawa. Endo. Kanema to Ogawa. Endo. So much experience, so much love of the game. You can see he wants the ball the whole time. Takano. Komori gets it away. Takano. Beaten to that though by Asano. He's got the pace to get there again as well. Kanako's gone in fields. Kim Gun-hee is there too. On by Fukai. Miyazawa to Kamara. Kamara again. One of the regular centre-backs this season, Dahashi Okamura, 17 appearances. Tanaka. Kanako. Now Asano. Kanako again. Sometimes they're just waiting a tad too long to get that delivery in, but that's a better ball. Kim Gun-hee very nearly on the end of it, but Júbilo Iwata again just managing to get it away in the nick of time. Miyazawa with the ball back in again. Kanema with the header away. Ogawa. Fujikawa. Now Gonzalez. Asano. Here's Lucas Fernandez. Cross in, hooked away by Kanema. Ogawa completes the job. I think they'd love the cushion of this second goal, Consadole Sapporo, even though a point would be enough. Kaneko with the cross to the far side, switching it out to Fernandez. Fukai. Fernandez. Last thing they won't need is Júbilo to equalise and get their tails up. That was a foul on Fernandez. Clear trip by Ogawa. Captain for this evening, Daiki Ogawa. One of Júbilo's goal scorers in the 3-2 loss against Sapporo back in March, 31. 6 times in the league this season, Daiki Ogawa. Fernandez and Komori over this. Komori, the left-sided of the 3 centre-backs. Will be delivering a cross in, you'd imagine, if he hits it. If it's Fernandez, the Brazilian will probably go for goal. He's cross in. It's there to be headed, but Júbilo get it away, only as far as Kaneko. Tanaka. On by Kaneko again, and that's into the side netting from Yuya Asano. Getting a lot of joy down this near side through Yuya Asano, Consadole Sapporo. At the moment, they're getting the job done. Home again here on Saturday to Cerezo Osaka in the league, and then it's a tough trip to Vissel Kobe, one of the title-chasing teams. We lost top spot in the J.League at the weekend. Tanaka. Last weekend, I should say. No top flight action with it being an international break. by Fernandez. Camera. Furukawa was fouled by Miyazawa. Nakagawa. Kanema. Zogawa. By a camera. Tanaka. Space for Kaneko. Fernandez towards Kim Gun-hee. The ball not sticking with him though at the moment. And Fujikawa picks out Fabian Gonzalez with a lovely ball. The Colombians' control let him down though, and on camera this time relieved to get the ball away. Kaneko. Asano. It was a nice idea. Just spotted the run through the centre. Overhit the delivery though, Asano. Takuma Arano would have been in had there been better quality on the ball from Asano. Ogawa. Tanaka wanted too much time on the ball but recovered well. Montgomery and then Camera getting the ball away with Fujikawa. Endo. Showed his quality there, just bought himself a bit of time, and then the referee interference means a drop ball. Arigaya. Out to Ogawa, the right back who scored 2 goals in this competition, once against Consadole Sapporo, the other in a defeat to Sagan Tosu. Fujikawa swings the cross in. A camera is there though, the centre of the 3 centre-backs to clear it away comfortably. Now Ogawa. Endo. On by Omori. Ogawa. Touched on again by Endo, but gathered by Gu Sung-yung. Arano. Camera. Yeah, not too much pressure on the ball when Consadole Sapporo have it here, but that's a good bit of pressure, and here's Fabian Gonzalez. Lifts it over the top. And again, an opportunity for the Colombian striker. Over the top and wide from Gonzalez in the end. Too ambitious perhaps with how much bend he could get on the ball. But it's another shot across the bow for Consadole Sapporo. Can be lackadaisical defensively, that's what makes them such a good watch. As much fun as they are going forward as well. It's a club looking for its first major honour, remember, in Japanese football. They have been second-tier champions 6 times. Never finished higher than 4th in the J-League, which they were guided to by Mihailo Petrovic in 2018. Gonzalez after that one, but he's blocked out of it. And they have never won either of the domestic cups, reaching the semi-finals of the Emperor's Cup in 2006 and the final of this competition 4 years ago. Kai. A club on the up though, and this wonderful arena, the Sapporo Dome, that holds over 40,000. Sun-Young. Tanaka. Second of 3 minutes to be added on. Okamura, mostly for the injury to Shota Nishino that saw Shota Kanata brought into the game earlier than expected. Endo. Tanaka with the challenge, and suddenly Kim Gun-hee is one-on-one with the last defender. He's still going. Kanama did enough. Just dropped off almost into a sweeper position. Naoki Kanama. It proved to be a good decision. Kim Gun-hee unable to get the better of him one-on-one. Takano. Endo. Kumari with the initial header away. Back with Gonzalez. Certainly couldn't discount Júbilo Iwata getting back into this. They've had half chances. Well, when Consadole Sapporo took the lead very early on in the opening couple of minutes, courtesy of Lucas Fernandez, it looked as though it could be something of a stroll this evening, but far from it. Júbilo Iwata, with little to play for in terms of the competition, have given as good as they've got. Consadole Sapporo, though, at the moment, 45 minutes away from the quarter-finals. It's Consadole Sapporo 1, Júbilo Iwata 0 at half-time.
Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo 勝利の女神コンサドールのパフォーマンスです。 案内所となっております。こちらで受け付けておりますのでよろしくお願いします。おめでとうございました。そしてご参加ありがとうございました。では続いてここで他会場情報です。こちらは湘南ベルマーレが左側、対川崎フロンターレ1対0で湘南がリード。清水エスパルス対浦和レッズ、エスパルスが1対0でリード。C グループそして最後に E グループ、京都サンガ FC 対 FC 東京は1対2で FC 東京が、セレッソ大阪対ガンバ大阪、大阪対決は0対1でガンバ大阪がリードということになります。すべて18時、夜6時キックオフですので、この後同じ後半戦となります。今後の展開になりますが、さあそしてこちら北海道コンサドーレ札幌対ジュビロ磐田は1対0で北海道コンサドーレ札幌がリードしているという状況になっております。後半応援もよろしくお願いします。
Welcome back to the Sapporo Dome, where Consadole Sapporo are leading Júbilo Iwata by a goal to nil at half-time. A scoreline that would be enough to see them through to the quarter-finals of the YBC Levain CUP. They could put this competition to bed until September. They are going to make a change. The home side in the second half, that is Milan Tucic, who is getting ready to come on. The Slovenian, who scored a couple of goals in the League Cup this season, one against Júbilo Iwata in the 3-2 win in March and the 4-1 win here against Sagan Tosu in April. I think Júbilo Iwata will be buoyed by their first half performance. Having conceded as early as the second minute, it looked as though the writing would be very much on the wall. It would be a very difficult evening for them. It hasn't been the case. Kim Gun-hee is the player who has been taken off, the Korean. Tucic, the Slovenian, is on. Former Slovenian under-21 international. Change change at left back for Júbilo Iwata. Ryo Takano is the player being replaced by Mahiro Yoshinaga. Yoshinaga, a 21-year-old, he's featured 6 times in the second tier this season. It now means he's played in all 6 of Júbilo Iwata's group stage matches. A reminder that this is the last season there will be a group stage in the League Cup. It has been a tournament almost exclusively for top flight teams and those relegated the previous season in J2, which is why Júbilo Iwata and Shimizu S-Pulse are involved this season. But from next season onwards, it will be a competition for all the teams from J1 to J3 in a more familiar knockout format. So it is the final 45 minutes of the group stage of the YBC Levain Cup. Will mean less games, and at the same time less opportunity for clubs to take a look at those on the fringes and those coming through. Fernandez on his heels a bit there and beaten to that. Well, they wanted a goal to Sendai in their last game away from home. They've lost just 1 of their last 8 away, Júbilo Iwata, so they have travelled well this season. 6 wins in those last 8 away. They've lost just 3 of 10 on their travels in the league this season. Both of their League Cup group stage matches have ended in defeat without scoring. 1-0 loss at Yokohama F. Marinos, 2-0 at Sagan Tosu. Gu-Sung-Yung, he seemed consistently looking for something to keep him occupied in that first half, and Júbilo Iwata did give him 1 or 2 things to think about. A couple of chances of his own making, really. The goalkeeper in a really advanced position. There he is now, look, outside the penalty area looking for the ball, Gu-Sung-Yung. So Nakagawa. Chikawa gets it away. Fukai. Miyazawa. Too much on that though for Tanako. And Tanaka, who was forward. Kagawa. Too high for Gonzalez. By Tanaka to Fukai. By Endo. By Tanaka to Okamura. Now Miyazawa. Kai. Gu-Sung-Yung onto Miyazawa. It's a poor ball though. Gonzalez beaten to it. It's Fernandez. Júbilo on the front foot again here. Beaten to it, his Endo. It's ball by Arigaya. And a disappointing ending to a promising attack. You just see there at the top of your picture for a split second the handful of Júbilo fans who have made the 300 60+ kilometre journey from Iwata to Sapporo. It really is hardcore support in a competition that your interest has long since ended in terms of qualifying for the next stage. It's Gonzalez. One back by Arano. Nakagawa. It's Gonzalez. Fernandez with the throw. It was a throw to nowhere, really. Comfortably cut out by Naoki Kanema. It's Kanema again. Wonder if the chance that was cleared off the line for Consadole Sapporo had gone in, whether the floodgates would have opened. And that's the first yellow card of the evening for Takuma Arano. It's for Kumari, actually, wasn't it? He waved the card in the direction of Arano, but it was for Kumari who was behind him receiving it. Arano a missed service there, so Akito for Kumari. First player booked tonight for either team. Here's Fernandez. Fujikawa. Gonzalez. Kanema. Here's Endo. By Fujikawa, the header away by Fukumari. Asano chasing back. Furukawa. Promising start to the second half from Júbilo. Twisting and turning here. Furukawa almost got through. Determined play in the end, though, by Kaneko. Now he's looking for Tucic. Kai. Now the captain, Miyazawa. Former Japanese under-20 international Miyazawa. Ranks at Consadole Sapporo, and here he's remained. Over 460 league appearances for the club. Made his debut back in 2008. He's won 2 promotions and had 2 relegations, Miyazawa, with Consadole Sapporo. Gu Seung-young. Now Miyazawa. Trying to slow the tempo down a bit here, Consadole Sapporo. Júbilo have made a bright start to the second half. Fernandez. Yeah, thought about it, the referee, the free kick given. Kashinaga's challenge on Fernandez. Nowhere near the ball, just clattered into the Brazilian. Yoshinaga, who came on at half-time. Generally a wide forward play, Yoshinaga. He's come on in place of Takano in one of the full-back positions. Kumari is over this. Yoshinaga trying to get his defence organised. It'll be really interesting to see how spirited Júbilo Iwata remain if Consadole do grab a second goal. Like an end-of-season feel to this contest from a Júbilo Iwata point of view. Kumari launches it in straight into the hands of Kajiwaka. Comfortably caught the ball. Keen to get his first team place back from Yukimura for the remainder of the J2 season. Nakagawa. Going to Roasso Kumamoto next Sunday before they entertain Ventforet Kofu, the second-tier side who shocked everybody by winning the Emperor's Cup and qualifying for the Asian Champions League. They'll be getting underway for them soon in the next couple of months. All out of play. Fujikawa unable to keep it in. Lucas Fernandez with the throw. Fernandez. Tucic. Positivity around the club at the moment that they could break their duck in terms of winning a competition or indeed qualifying for the top three. They've got work to do and need to work on their consistency in that respect. Seven points to make up in the second half of the season if they are to reach the top three. Play by Kaneko in towards Asano. Just overhit though. Of course, as Sanfrecce Hiroshima discovered, third place may not be enough after Urawa Reds won the Asian Champions League and took their spot in it. Top two in Emperor's Cup is guaranteed though. Here's Tanaka. Lucas Fernandez. No Asian club competition qualification for winning the League Cup. But it's a trophy that the club really covets, one of the three major domestic trophies that they've never won. Kai. Lucas Fernandez. It's cleared away by Nakagawa. Camara's got to grips a bit more now with Fabian Gonzalez, who was giving him trouble in the first half, the Colombian forward. On by Furukawa. In by Tanaka. Fernandez chasing after that one. Double change then for Júbilo. Fabian Gonzalez is being replaced. Yasuhito Endo, unsurprisingly, coming off as well. The 43-year-olds. Kosuke Yamamoto is on. And Kaisuke Goto There's the change up front for Fabian Gonzalez. Three changes made now for Júbilo. Goto, an 18-year-old who scored 5 times this season in J2. Had never played for the club before this season. It is Goto's breakthrough campaign. And the chase is on here. Gu Sung-yeon just getting there in the nick of time, although the flag did belatedly go up. He's never a goalkeeper you can accuse of being late off his line. And just as well, he got there ahead of Furukawa, although it wouldn't ultimately have mattered. Kagawa clears it away. Yoshinaga. Fujikawa. Hour gone, it remains 1-0. Scoreline that it was as early as the 2nd minute when Lucas Fernandez scored. Clip in by Omari. Decent delivery as well. Consadole Sapporo struggling to get it away. Bit of clumsy play in the centre, and that's an equaliser. Thumped into the back of the net. And Júbilo Iwata are level just after the hour mark. And Kosuke Yamamoto's only just come on. Didn't need asking twice. And now there will be genuine concern in the Consadole Sapporo ranks. A point, remember, is enough to see them through. And there is no margin for error whatsoever now. It's a great finish by Yamamoto. He's only been on the field a couple of minutes. And guided that into the back of the net. Consadole Sapporo 1, Júbilo Iwata 1. And it's no less than they deserve, really. They refuse to be rolled over after Consadole Sapporo made such a bright start. And now they have their rewards in the second half. 1-1. It's a scoreline that would take Consadole Sapporo to 11 points, which would be enough. Remember, 3 of the 5 group runners-up qualify for the quarterfinals, along with the 5 group winners. And there are 3 teams unable to reach the total of 11 points, so they are still going through. Cross in and well gathered by Kajiwaka. Júbilo looking for a winner now. Gu Sung-yeon again out of the penalty area to gather ahead of Keisuke Goto, who's the Júbilo centre forward now. What an introduction to the game, though, for Kosuke Yamamoto. And here's Lucas Fernandez. First goal this season for Yamamoto. They struggled for regular game time, just 3 starts in the league, 7 appearances in all. Here's Goto. Well, saw the goalkeeper off his line and shot early. It was a nice idea. And given the way that Gu Sung-yeon has been on the edge of his penalty area, it was quick thinking from Keisuke Goto. Just in the end, didn't have the craft to guide it over the goalkeeper and under the crossbar. Consadole Sapporo warming up another couple of substitutions here. Kaneko. They need to get going again. They've been knocked out of their stride by Júbilo Iwata, who are enjoying themselves here, the freedom to express themselves with nothing on the game for them other than to impress the coach. Taika Nakashima and Seiya Baba, the 2 players preparing to come on for Consadole Sapporo. Fernandez. Nakashima as a forward, so he'll probably be brought on to partner Milan Tucic, who's barely seen the ball actually since coming on at half-time. They will be kicking themselves. Consadole Sapporo if they throw this one away. Goto after that. As it stands with results elsewhere, Sapporo would finish on 11 points. The Rao Reds and Sanfrecce Hiroshima would have 8 and 9. Kashima Antlers at FC Tokyo on 10, so it would be FC Tokyo, Kashima Antlers and Consadole Sapporo going through in second place as it stands. So Sanfrecce Hiroshima, the holders, at the moment heading out of the competition. Don't need to look elsewhere to other results, Consadole Sapporo, unless they lose this game. So Hiroki Miyazawa, the captain, is coming off. Seiya Baba on to replace him. And Yuya Asano coming off to be replaced by Taika Nakashima. Very different sort of threat, Nakashima, much more of a target man. There's Arano. Oh, and that's a wayward effort from Bakumori. Nakashima, who scored in the League Cup in the 2-1 loss at Yokohama F. Marinos back in April. He's featured just 8 times, all from the bench in J1 this season. Seiya Baba, still trying to prove himself after joining from Tokyo Verdy for the start of this season. Feature regularly in the League Cup and the league, but 11 appearances from the bench in J1, Baba. And off the bench again here this evening. With the score, Consadole Sapporo 1, Júbilo Iwata 1. I don't think anybody really saw this coming. Maybe against Júbilo Iwata's first choice side, who are going well in J2, but something of a patched up outfit. Magawa with the touchback. Magawa who switched from right to left back at half-time with the introduction of Mahiro Yoshinaga. Came on to play on the right. Arano. Lost their way a bit here, Consadole Sapporo, and it will be a concern for their supporters. There is Nakashima. Scored in his last appearance in the 3-0 win against Sagamihara in the Emperor's Cup second round. 2 goals this season, both of them in the cup competitions. 21-year-old who's come through the club youth ranks. Kurukara with the header on. Kaneko looking for the run of Arano. Yuya Asano was such a threat in the first half, but he had drifted out of the game a bit second half, so a massive surprise he was taken off and replaced by Nakashima. He's a player that they'll certainly want to keep fit for next weekend in take on Cerezo Osaka. It's a foul and a free kick to Consadole Sapporo. The yellow card out. Tucic, the player who was caught. It was clumsy, it was poor defending by So Nakagawa. Somewhat panicked, tried to make up for it by grabbing the shoulder of the Slovenian. And Nakagawa becomes the first Júbilo player into the referee's book this evening. What can they work here from the set piece, Consadole Sapporo? Second short by Baba. Tanaka. Well, they know 1-1 is enough, Consadole Sapporo, but I think they were hoping for a much more comfortable evening than Júbilo Iwata have given them. Here's Lucas Fernandez. Now Baba. Kaneko in a bit of space. Plenty forward. Tucic got his head to it, but it's off target. It's all about keeping that momentum going for Júbilo Iwata. And whatever happens here this evening, they've certainly done that with their performance. Takagi Harigaya is the latest player to make way for Júbilo Iwata, replaced by Kensuke Fujiwara. Fujiwara, who scored against Consadole Sapporo in the last meeting in this competition between them back in March. Fourth change for Júbilo Iwata. Here's Fernandez. The cut in on that right foot, he's still going, the Brazilian. Touches it off again to Nakashima. Defended again by Júbilo, on by Tanaka. Penalty! Jumped into the challenge, the referee was right there and had no hesitation at all in pointing to the penalty spot. And he will be kicking himself, you can see by his reaction for the challenge on Fukai. Tanaka with the ball into the box, an incisive delivery, and Fukai just allowed the ball to run past his body and then was taken down by Yoshinaga. In fairness to him, he's not really playing in his natural position. Caught Fernandez with an early challenge after coming on, and now has caught Fukai. And a chance for Consadole Sapporo to regain the leads. Fukai is over it. His only goal this season coming in the 3-0 win against Sagamihara in the Emperor's Cup. He's featured just 3 times in the league this season. A chance to put his name on the scoreboard. Kazuki Fukai won the penalty. Can he convert it? The player who is now the captain in the absence of Miyazawa. And Fukai steps up and finds the corner. 2-1 to Consadole Sapporo. And they are back where they want to be with 17 minutes to go, leading by 2-1. A penalty well won and well taken by Kazuki Fukai. And Consadole Sapporo now on course for a 4th win in their 6 group stage matches. Guessed the right way, Yuji Kajiwaka. Just the power, low and hard from Fukai. And despite the goalkeeper guessing right, the firmness of the strike taking it away from Kajiwaka. And despite a spirited second half performance by Júbilo Iwata, 12 minutes after the second division side got themselves level, Consadole Sapporo are back in front. Furukawa. How can they go on and cement the victory in the style that many were expecting this evening? But Júbilo Iwata haven't allowed to happen. Yoshinaga. Here's Tanaka. Pops up all over the place, the centre-back. He's such a good watch, Shunta Tanaka. And here he is again in the opposition penalty area. Well controlled as well. Kaneko opens up for the shot, blocked away. And here's Lucas Fernandez. Didn't have too much pitch to play with, but thought he'd take on Yoshinaga. He's not uncomfortable in the wide position, Yoshinaga. It's just he's more of an attacking player than a defensive-minded one. And he's been found wanting a couple of times, particularly on that challenge on Kazuki Fukai. Has led to the second Consadole Sapporo goal. Kanema. Defeat here will see Júbilo Iwata finish bottom of the group. 5 defeats in 6 games, their only win coming at Sagan Tosu. That was last time out, a 2-0 victory when they were already out of the competition. Got players forward here though, Júbilo Iwata planning to get in behind again, and Gusen, you're making the save from Keisuke Goto. Tucic doesn't look the most pacey Goto, does he? But he is a effective target man. He's in the centre again, awaiting the delivery that's been pulled back towards Omori. And Consadole Sapporo clearing their lines again. But the threat hasn't gone away from Júbilo Iwata. Now Kotaro Omori, the player to make way for the 5th and final change. Shota Kaneko is coming on for Júbilo. The 28-year-old who scored a couple of goals in the second division this season, Shota Kaneko. And also scored last time out in that 2-0 win at Sagan Tosu. Losing possession. Akito Fukumori, whose last goal, by the way, was against Júbilo Iwata. It was last season when Júbilo were in the top flight and were beaten 4-0 here by Consadole Sapporo. 30-year-old defender who's been a regular member of that back three, formerly of Kawasaki Frontale. It's his 9th season now in Consadole Sapporo. He missed the glory times that Kawasaki Frontale have enjoyed recently. Agawa with the ball into the centre. Fujikawa keeping the ball going. Another equaliser here, the second division side. Fujikawa. Kagawa. Ogawa. Furukawa are in a bit of space now. Delivers the cross in. Camera with the header away. Nakashima. The touch off and gets it back, Nakashima. That's 3 in advanced positions here, Consadole Sapporo. Nakashima lays it off. Kaneko. And they didn't make best use of that, Consadole Sapporo. I think it would have been a very different outcome had the first choice forward line been playing for Consadole Sapporo in that instance. Kanema. Ogawa. Furukawa in a bit of space now. Baba across. Furukawa looking to take him on. Gets away from Baba and just puts it the wrong side of the post. It's a great chance. Terrific play from Yosuke Furukawa. And Gusung mightily relieved to see that wide. Been a constant threat, Yosuke Furukawa. Baba for dead there. And Júbilo Iwata still have a corner. Only 19 for Furukawa. Third corner of the game for the away side. Certainly one that's played to his manager's thinking this evening for Furukawa with his performance. Into the box again, but target from Nakagawa, who was forward. There was a touch on it though from a Sapporo defender. And Júbilo Iwata keep up the pressure with another corner. They remain hopeful. Júbilo supporters behind the goal, beaten away by Gusung. Shinaga. Fujikawa. Space here, driven back across, and it's been turned into the back of the net for 2-2 by So Nakagawa. Lovely finish from the centre back. And Júbilo Iwata have their equaliser again. 2-2. And what a lovely finish that was from Nakagawa, who was still up from the set pieces. Pulled back across the box, and that is the finish of a seasoned centre forward. Yosuke Furukawa, who continues his terrific night by creating that for the centre back. Consadole Sapporo 2, Júbilo Iwata 2. And Nakagawa nets his first goal of the season in pretty neat fashion. Clever little finish from Nakagawa, but what about again the delivery from Yosuke Furukawa? And his coach Akinobu Yokuchi will be absolutely delighted with the performance of the 19-year-old Furukawa this evening. Cross in from Fernandez, and it's just too high for Nakashima. Daigo Nishi has come on, by the way, for Consadole Sapporo. Well, you were enjoying the replay of that second Júbilo Iwata equaliser. Oh, a chance again maybe for Tucic. He found he was being fouled, referee not interested this time. By Fukomori. Remember, a draw is enough. A defeat may well be enough as well. 10 points could be enough to take one of those best second places for Consadole Sapporo. 11 certainly is. Well, it was 3-2 when they met back in March in Iwata. We're sat at 2-2 now. Could we be on for a repeat scoreline? Twice Júbilo Iwata side are currently 5th in J2, the second tier in Japan. Back on terms on 2 occasions, having fallen behind in the 2nd and 73rd minutes. A lot of positives to be taken from this performance tonight, whatever happens from Akinobu Yokuchi. first half season in charge. It's his first senior management role as well, the Júbilo Iwata coach. Former assistant at Sanfrecce Hiroshima. Yamamoto trying to clip that through towards Shota Kaneko. Chits beaten to that. It's really struggled to get into the game since coming on. Júbilo trying to eke out a winner now. Furukawa cuts in and finds the corner. And Júbilo Iwata do lead by 3-2. What an extraordinary performance this has been from the second division side. And Consadole Sapporo have been hit with a double whammy in quick succession. Fabulous goal. And for the first time this evening, Júbilo Iwata have the lead. Absolutely no chance for Gu Sung-yun, and delight for those travelling Júbilo supporters. Consadole Sapporo 2, Júbilo Iwata 3, and Yosuke Furukawa caps a superb individual performance by getting his name on the score sheet. 2 goals in 4 minutes, and Júbilo Iwata lead by 3-2. And Consadole Sapporo's very place in this competition is now in jeopardy on what should have been a straightforward evening against the side from a division below, playing a second string 11. Well, if any of the players have given their coach something to think about tonight, it's Yosuke Furukawa. What a performance from the 19-year-old. Created the second goal and scored the third himself in clinical fashion, and they're looking for a fourth here. Well, it is 3-2 again, as it was back in March, but this time it's Júbilo Iwata who lead, who at the moment are heading to winning their final 2 matches, having lost their opening 4. As the results stand though, even though they are 3-2 down here, Consadole Sapporo are heading for the quarter-finals. They would have 10 points, along with Kashima Antlers and FC Tokyo, currently the side second in their groups. Urawa Reds, the Asian champions, and Sanfrecce Hiroshima, the League Cup holders, are the 2 sides at the moment who are going to finish second in their group, but go out of the competition. Consadole Sapporo save face here at least though, and avoid their second defeat in this group stage, and an unexpected defeat as well. Kumari, Kashima. It was something like 7-2 to win this game this evening. Clipping towards Tucic, too high for him though. He's trying to pick up the loose ball, and it's hacked away by Yoshinaga. He thought he cost his side the game, I think, when he gave away that penalty, but we could have foreseen the impact that Yosuke Furukawa would have in creating that equaliser for Nakagawa with the little neat back heel, and then scoring to put Iwata in front. 3-2, 2 minutes to go, on a night where they were supposed to just turn up and make up the numbers. Tanaka. Here's Nishi, who'd not long been on before Júbilo Iwata scored again. Komari. Lucas Fernandez, free kick. That doesn't mean a lot in the context of the competition. Júbilo knew they were already out with 2 games to spare, but great spirit if they do go on to win their final 2 matches that effectively didn't mean a lot. And it's great momentum for a side looking to win promotion back to the top flight, who have won their last 3, looking for a 4th straight win in all competitions. It'll be 1 defeat in their last 11. If they can finish this unscathed, which is looking likely now. With the delivery in, it's gone all the way through from Fukumari's free kick. It's looking as though Consadole Sapporo are going to go through, but they've needed favours from elsewhere. Group B is so competitive that the points have been shared around that at the moment Urawa Reds are going to win that group with 8 points ahead of Jubilo's rival Shimazu S-Pulse. Twisting and turning in towards Tucic with the touchback. It's laid off for the shot by Nishi. 5 minutes to try and find themselves an equaliser. We'll see them take care of their own destiny and not have to find out results from elsewhere. Sanfrecce Hiroshima, the holders, are losing to Nagoya Grampus, which is the reason why at the moment Consadole Sapporo are okay. By a camera. Have to wait for confirmation of results on the final whistle to see if they are through, though. If it remains like this, and Iwata looking for another one. Kaisuke Goto beaten to it, though. Tanaka. Mihailo Petrovic won't be at all happy with this result. And certainly second half performance. It's been too casual at times, and Consadole Sapporo, as well as Júbilo Iwata, have played in this second half. It's been lethargic and lackadaisical from Consadole Sapporo, not something you normally associate with them. Team that plays normally at such a good tempo with attacking verve. They score goals again, they always do, but they've conceded 3 at home to second division opposition. Could get very tight if Hiroshima were to equalise against Nagoya Grampus. There would be 4 teams all on 10 points. It would go to their goal difference. On by Furukawa. Remember his performance in these parts, certainly in the second half. Surely played his way into more regular contention now for Júbilo Iwata in their promotion push. There's a chance now for Nakishima. Hasn't started a league match this season, Yosuke Furukawa, the 19-year-old who's turned this game on its head in the second half with his assist and his goal. It's only his second senior goal, the one to make it 3-2. The first was a 1-0 win at Yokohama F. Marinos in last season's relegation campaign. Header away. The goalkeeper is up now, Gu Sung-young, which is silly really, because goal difference could come into play if there is an equaliser in the Sanfrecce match. Camera flipped into the box again as Consadole Sapporo desperately search for an equaliser. Third corner. 90 seconds to go, and as it stands, 90 seconds away from a place in the quarter-finals. Gu Sung-young is up again, doesn't need asking twice, does he? to deliver for Consadole Sapporo. An equaliser confirms their place in the quarter-finals. As it stands, they are scraping through anyway, but that could change with a goal elsewhere. Headed away, driven back in by Fernandez. And Júbilo Iwata clear their lines again. Lucas Fernandez with the throw. Cleared away by Fujikawa. I don't think anybody expected to be in this position with Consadole Sapporo still not confirmed as quarter-finalists, 3-2 down to a makeshift Júbilo Iwata 11. But it's been a big night for Yosuke Furukawa's career, really, for Júbilo Iwata. Brilliantly set up the goal for 2-2, and then even more special, his finish to put Júbilo in front. Well, Group B and Group C have finished, and Sanfrecce Hiroshima are finished on 9 points in second place, Shimizu S-Pulse on 8. So Consadole Sapporo are through now, even if they lose this game, as one of the best second place sides. But goodness me, they were taken to the wire. Kashima Antlers will be going through with them, and likely FC Tokyo, whose match is still going. Throw for Consadole Sapporo. Flipped in towards Nakashima. It's out of play, it's a throw. If news of those final scores have filtered down to the Consadole Sapporo bench. Júbilo Iwata finished the group stage with 2 straight wins. This is a spectacular victory away at Consadole Sapporo. Only needed a point to confirm qualification. They have qualified anyway, despite this 3-2 defeat, but it was much, much closer and more nervy than it needed to be for Consadole Sapporo. Looks as though the players don't realise yet the results from elsewhere, but despite this loss, they will be through to the quarter-finals in September. Twice they led through Lucas and Fukai's penalty for Yamamoto, and then a second-half performance by Furukawa, setting up the equaliser, scoring the winner, has really put him into his manager's mindset. It has finished here, Consadole Sapporo 2, Júbilo Iwata 3, but it is Consadole Sapporo who just about squeeze through to the quarter-finals. Terrific game again. Hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, from myself, Wayne Boyce, it's goodbye.
今シーズン J 初ゴールおめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
2対2の苦しい状況が続く中でしたけれども、あのゴール振り返っていかがでしたか？
そうですね、前半からすごいもう自分自身も苦しい展開で、守備に追われて、うまく仕掛けれない時間が長かったんですけど、時間が経つにつれ結構スペースが空いてきて、自分の得意な形のが何本か出てたんで、本当に練習通りというかいつもやってる形だったんで自信はありましたね。
ゴールの直後、横内監督とすごく喜んでいる場面もありましたけれども、どんな会話されました？
いや本当に今シーズン始まってから自分は調子が上がらなくてすごい苦しんでる中、横さんも信頼して使ってくれてこういうゲームに出してもらってたんで、本当にやっと一発出たっていうか、結構思いの乗ったゴールだったと思います。
J1 のチーム相手にしっかりと結果を残しました。このあたりはどう感じていますか？
そうです、自分の武器が通用するっていう自信は常にこの自分の胸の奥にあるんで、それを本当に証明するだけだなっていう思いでした。
最後に札幌へ応援に駆けつけたサポーター、そして中継をご覧のサポーターにメッセージをお願いします。
本当にこうやって敗退も決まってしまっている中でたくさんのサポーターが応援に来てくださって、本当にそれを恩返しじゃないですけど、まずは結果で返すっていうのが選手として第一だと思うんで、本当にそれはアシストとゴールっていう結果で見せれたのは本当に良かったと思います。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。
本日はたくさんのご来場ありがとうございました。ただいま会場内の一部メディアが混雑しております。特に階段通路では急に立ち止まったりその場にとどまることのないようお願いいたします。また走りますと大変危険ですので、前の方に続いてゆっくりと距離をとってご移動をお願いいたします。では次回のホームゲームのお知らせです。次回も熱い声援をお願いします。今週末6月24日土曜日、今度の土曜日ですね、札幌ドームで2023明治安田生命
3対2で J1 の札幌相手に勝利をしました。今日の試合振り返っていかがでしょうか。
序盤に失点をして最初から苦しい展開でしたけども、選手が本当にバラバラにならずにチームが一つになって続けてプレーしてくれたことが、結果につながったなというふうに思ってます。
後半に入るときにどのような声かけをされていたんでしょうか。
小さなミスから少し相手にボールを渡して我々のカウンターのチャンスを少し無駄にしてたので、その少しのミスをなくしていこうというところと、あとはもうここまでプランしてきた通りのことをやっていこうということです。はい、
勝利をつかみ取った古川選手のゴール、横内監督も嬉しそうな表情でしたが、どうご覧になっていましたか。
彼本人すごく今シーズンに向けて、得点したいっていう思いがすごく練習のとこから出てましたし、これまで試合の中でもそういう、チャンスがあったんですけども、今日取れて彼も含めてチーム全員が喜んでいます。
今日の勝利、今後にどうつなげていきたいでしょうか。
やはり札幌に勝てたっていうのは非常に我々にとって自信になるので、ただこれを次のリーグ戦にしっかりつなげていかなきゃいけないっていうふうに思ってますので、しっかりそれをつなげてまたリーグ戦でいい成績残していきたいなというふうに思ってます。
最後にジュビロサポーターへメッセージをお願いします。
本当にこの日曜日のナイトゲームで、この札幌の地まで来ていただいて、で最後まで本当に大きな声援で我々の背中を押してくれて本当に感謝してます。その声援あって今日は試合をものにできたなっていうふうに思ってます。ありがとうございます。
おめでとうございます。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
疲れ様です。